involved with this organization through my involvement with EpiPen and Go Pharma. We've been partnering for about a year on talking about awareness of food allergies and anaphylaxis. And 2 of my 4 children have very severe food allergies, one peanut, one dairy. And I have seen the dark side of it, and I don't think there's enough awareness, whether it be in schools, in communities, wherever, about this situation. There just isn't. This is a potentially life-threatening scenario, and I think almost sometimes I even find with my friends, they're like, oh, he's allergic to peanuts. Okay, no, it's a serious situation, and I don't. It's sometimes inhaling it, sometimes airborne, even on airplanes. I mean, it's a serious situation. I carry my EpiPen wherever I go.
Well, you bring up that point of going to different places, so when you're eating, you're going to visit family or friends, sometimes they're not fully aware of that, right? So how do you deal with that? How do you work with it?
Well, it's all about communication. You got to talk to people, let them know exactly what your kids' severe food allergies are. You've got to sometimes bring your own food. I don't trust other people. Look, no one means any harm. This is my kid. So I got to take full, I got to take the reins when it comes to these food allergies. So I don't go over to people's houses and say, you better cook with this or don't cook with that. Watch that spoon. I'm not that person, because I feel like that infringes upon whatever they're doing. No, and some people do think it's offensive and think it's petty. So what I do is I bring my own dishes. I bring my own utensils. I ask a lot of annoying questions like, what's in this? What did you cook with? And I arm myself with information. And then I always keep my EpiPen, because then that way I know that if I have some kind of issue, I'm at least prepared.
So I want to talk more about advocating for schools as well, because your children, if they're in school, and especially right now during this time, they have the parties and they have all the different little events right around for Halloween and Thanksgiving and then Christmas, right?
Right.
So what do you do in that situation?
Well, Halloween parties at school can be a problem, and again, it's about communication with the school, with the teacher, the faculty, making sure that there's no allergens that they can get a hold of, and sending them to school with snacks that they can eat. But it is a time where you don't want to put your child, as my kids say, on blast too much. You want, but you need everybody to be on the same page and to understand exactly what's going on. And so I always provide snacks. Really good self-awareness for the children. I mean, I'm fortunate that now even my 6-year-old knows what he can and can't eat. He knows the right questions to ask. He knows what he can and can't touch. He knows about utensils and not sharing. So I think you got to get your child as proactive as possible and with his own food allergies, and it's never too early to start. Everybody's different. Every child shows different symptoms. So you need to really be armed with all the right information through your doctor, whatever your kid's allergy is, how that manifests itself, and what the treatment is. But
ready to go to bed now.
It's okay. Look, it's life. It's not some big secret. I mean, the show has chosen not to explain our experience, and that was disturbing for a lot of parents, especially non-bloggers, because we took when we first launched the show last year, we went and we activated the non-blogging community to help us launch the show. So when those same mom bloggers reach out to the show and say, we really made a connection with some of these moms, and now 2 of them have disappeared. Can you tell us why or where they went? And when they get silence, that can cause people to feel disrespected, and I get that. I mean, look, for me, the job is frustrating. I want to be back on the show. I love the show, and I thought I did a good job on the show. So it was frustrating, but I just think that it's very disrespectful to treat people that help you have successful launch with not giving them information. And so I think I can speak for both Leah and I when I say that's one of the most disappointing parts, that our fans have been really let down.
Are you going to probably start your own?
I don't know. I hope so. You know what's really good about having done the year is I saw that it's something I'm comfortable with. It's something I felt good about doing, and so I hope to continue. You know, I really hope to continue with it. I'm taking a lot of meetings. I'm going to do some sitcom work again because it's I'm going to do a show called Mike and Molly, which is a really fun show, and I'm going to go do. Sure. It's an episode arc. I'm not sure how many, but I'm going to do my second one, and it's such a fun show, and thrilled to be there. And I'm just taking a lot of meetings. I'm going to go shoot Nate Circus next week, and looking at my house. You know what they say about closed stores? You know, yeah. So
make one if it's not there, right?
That's right. And so for me, I feel like you don't always know the things that are blessings until you look down the road in hindsight. Things that you think are actually a blessing. So I believe that about the situation, and I'm looking forward to seeing what's next. I hope so too. Lovely to meet you, Kathleen.